Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome to Books My Quiet Friends. My name's Sydney and I'm here to bring you a kind of impromptu book haul. So this past month I went to the city where there are many a bookstore, and of course fortune had it that I could not resist buying all the books. So without further ado, here's the books I bought this past month. The first few books that I picked up this month were Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by Rachel Cohen and David Levithan. I accidentally bought the second book off Book Outlet this past winter and have been meaning to pick up the first edition so I can read it this winter. The next book that I picked up was Unite Me by Tahira Mafi, which includes two novellas, Destroy Me and Fracture Me. It's super thin. I'm not really sure when I'm going to read this, probably after the second book, which is, it seems like that's the best way to read it is what I've heard. But I'm also kind of waiting for this series to blow up because I know a lot of people freaked out after they read the second book. I also bought Sailor Moon Volume 3 and I hope to read this soon. This month I also picked up Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benji Elier-Sayans. I'm sorry, I'm a horrible person and I've just learned to not try an accent because it's rough. I actually listened to the audiobook and loved it so much that I couldn't resist picking up a physical copy because, like, look at this freaking cover. This book is incredible. More thoughts on that in a wrap-up. I also picked up Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. This is the first book in the Ripper series, maybe? And I bought it because I love the audiobook, and the second book is supposed to be coming out, I think, this fall, so I want to reread it and get all ready for the crazy, spooky feelings that this author gave me in this book. As some of you may know, I've been reading Saga, so I decided to pick up another volume of Saga, Saga Volume 4. I did plan to get Saga Volume 4, 5, 6, and 7? Yeah. I planned to go all the way up to where they were released, but I figured this way I can kind of take it slow and at my own pace and not just devour them and wait for more. I heard a lot of people didn't like 4 as much as the first 3. Tell me what you thought down below if you've read the series. I'm really nervous about getting into this one. Its cover is quite different. I also bought Blood of Wonderland by Colleen Oakes. I read the first book earlier this past year and can't wait to get into this one. The final book for this series I think is also coming out this fall or this winter, so I hope to continue with this as long as I still like it. After all that lovely in-store book shopping, I realized that I had earned some points and rewards and everything from the store that I was shopping at, which is Indigo. If you live in Canada, Chapters Indigo, you know what's up. So I decided to order some of the books that I couldn't find in store online. So I have a box beside me that I will tear into with you guys. I know what's in it. It's not a surprise, but I'm still excited. So I ordered Nowhere But Here by Katie McGarry. I accidentally once again bought the second book in the series off Book Outlet, so I really want to get to this series, but you can't just read a second book. So I have this one now and hope to get to it soon. It'll be added to the TBR jars, don't you worry. Oh, this one will either excite people or make them hate me. So I bought the Shatter Me box set for the simple reason that I had the old cover for the first book, and since it was so fiercely loved but also so fiercely hated, I decided I would just buy the first book in the old cover. But to continue buying that series, it was so expensive. So I decided it was cheaper to get the whole box set and just replace my old copy. And yeah, and it looks so much nicer. And it has a box and it looks beautiful. And I'm not mad at myself, but I love it. So yeah, if you hate me, it's okay. I get it. I'm that person who had to replace it. But that's fine. So those are all the books I bought this month. I hope you enjoyed this really quick book haul, and I hope to see you guys next week. Okay, bye!